Or do you believe that everything has happy endings? O naniniwala ka ba that when you want something so bad and you work hard for it, you sacrifice a lot, you give your whole heart, makukuha mo yun? In every story, there are highs, there are lows, just like in everyday life. Lahat tayo, we have our own unique and beautiful story. As for myself, my life is not a fairy tale. Years before I got sick, I planned my whole life. My heart and my mind was set to become a full-time missionary, travel the world, work hard so I can give back to my family. But life is always tricky. Problems come, reality hits, life happens. It was when I got sick that my plans and dreams started to shatter. It was really heartbreaking. I remembered getting mad at myself and getting mad at God. And whenever we are in the situations like this, we tend to ask God, why? Why do His plans go against ours? Why? But in between these questions, have you considered pausing for a while and just accept what had been thrown at you? Because despite the hurts, the pain, the disappointments, God can make something beautiful out of it. I have seen God do amazing work in my life over the past years, but it wasn't until I accepted my condition that I have really been able to see God at work in every aspect of my life. Now, let me share to you my top 3 Bible verses that helped me in my journey. First one is from Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declare the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you, to give you a future and a hope. Nothing we go through is wasted. God allows us to go through difficult situations in order for us to trust Him. The Lord already has our days planned out, the good and the bad. I know there will be moments in our life that it seems easier to figure it out on our own, but in the end, it's better to let God take over and trust in His plans for our lives. Choosing to trust God during the dark times of my life was not easy, but He gave me strength to trust Him. My second Bible verse was from Romans 8:28. And we know that God causes all things to work together for good for those who are called according to His purpose. Looking back on my life, I am starting to see the good that has come out of that terrible situation that I wouldn't change for anything. God will bring out something good even from the worst situations. I don't know exactly how God will use my story for His glory, but I know that He will, and He does have a purpose for it. Even if it's just to draw me closer and closer to Him, or even if my story can help only one soul, it is so worth it. And my last verse comes from Psalm 147:13. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. This verse has been my best friend for over the past years that I have been fighting my RA. My healing journey hasn't been easy. It's like a roller coaster ride, and sometimes, or most of the times, it draws me back to square one. But knowing God will heal me, it makes the journey easy. Knowing and trusting that His plans are always better than mine, I will keep moving forward, I will keep fighting, and I will continue sharing His goodness in my life. So friends, I encourage you to trust God even in the most difficult and darkest times of your life. He will see you through if you allow Him to. and He will make your story beautiful. Do not be scared to share your story with anyone because you'll never know whom it will help or the impact it may have on someone else's life. Thank you for joining me in this week's reflection. See you all again next week. God bless.